Dan, I will start with you. What's your reaction to the firing of Byron Leftwich?
Yeah, totally needed for this organization. You know, Molly, I tweeted out and I said after watching that game Monday night, I don't know how you could watch what happened in Tampa this season and then rewatch that game that happened on Monday night and not think, man, we got to start all the way over in Tampa. So this was necessary. I've said this for, I feel, 3 years. This is one of the least creative offenses in the NFL. I remember even in 2020 when they won the Super Bowl, I said they are so dependent on high-level execution. They do very little to help their players. Now, they adjusted throughout the season and into that playoff run, and they were super talented, and that's why they got it done. But this offense is so behind in so many different ways when it comes to new age football. It's in many ways archaic. It's very little motion. They don't do anything that they're good at. I feel like they major in the things that they're bad at. I will say this, and I have no information on this at all. This is just my assumption. I find it odd that this is just a Byron thing. I can't imagine Tom doesn't have pretty significant input into their offense. I could be dead wrong on that. But the way that their offense is just played, how disconnected the run game is from the pass game, it's almost like coaches don't even talk in their building. So necessary move.
Yeah, it's a little harsh, Danny, a little harsh. I mean, last year they had a very good offensive year. They almost beat the Rams. They were down whatever it was. They came storming back. They only averaged 17 points this year, whatever it was, so I'm not going to scream that he got a raw deal. I'm not going to go crazy on that, but I will be, and they had a bad two-point conversion play against Green Bay. They were all confused. That was a big play in that game, and that was everybody was talking about that play. I can't argue with the decision. I don't know if Brady's got anything to do with it because Brady's not there right now. It's hard for me to believe that Brady is deciding who the offensive coordinator is going to be when he doesn't even know he wants to play yet. So I don't think Brady has anything to do with it. I'll buy the idea that, you know, maybe a change was necessary. Little harsh about how bad the offensive creativity is.
Listen, obviously we're going to get into the NBA. I've been teasing it all morning, so we have Jay Will here, and I know he's champing at the bit to get in on this. Your reaction to Byron Leftwich, offensive coordinator, being fired by Tampa Bay, first reported by Tampa Bay Times, confirmed by ESPN.
I'm curious, Dan, that, you know, and you're the football expert. I just talk about it for 6 hours a day on our show in the morning. And it's fascinating to me, though, like when this team is last in the league in rushing yards per game, when their O-line is injured and you get a guy like Ryan Jensen back, you know, during the actual playoff game, and you're watching the lack of mobility around Tom Brady, I get how the offense looks, right? But why does all that fall on Byron Leftwich for a guy that's won multiple divisional titles and last year was one of the hottest coaches on the market, even up for the Jaguars job before Doug Peterson got it? It's like when things go really, really well, it's all Tom Brady. And all of a sudden, when Tom Brady doesn't do well, then somebody needs to fall on the sword. And that automatically makes me think something even deeper here because I'm starting to sniff it out. Like, is Tom actually coming back? Because to me, I've always felt that Tom and Byron have had an interesting relationship. And is this a sign that Tom Brady is not going to come back? Because it seemed like they were ride or die partners, which is one of the reasons maybe why Bruce Arians got kicked upstairs. Just a thought.
Well, no, I think ride or die partners like Jordan and Anissa last night in the challenge when they dogged walk Amber and Chauncey. I'm with you, Jay. Listen, and Mad Dog, you thought I was a little harsh. This is the reality. And people who've watched me or NFL Live for 3 years, I'll go back to the Super. And that's why I said, Jay, like, I don't know if it's just a Byron thing, okay? Because I'd be like, Tom, what do you want to do? Let's just do all the stuff that you want to do. So I can't imagine it's just, I'm going to build the offense, and Tom, you get no say. Again, that's me living in an assumption world. The Super Bowl year, I remember vividly watching this offense and going, they're ruining Tom Brady right now. I said that on television. As the year went on, I thought they lived in way more play action. If you guys remember the Super Bowl one, they went on a ton of play action pass, and that helped their offense tremendously. Context of their offense matters as well, Mad Dog and Jay. Like, so Tom threw for like 50 touchdowns and 45 touchdowns, played it at an incredibly high level. Mike Evans, Hall of Fame wide receiver. Chris Godwin's as good as a number 2 wide receiver as there is in football. Rob Gronkowski was still playing at a high level and Hall of Famer. They had the best offensive line in football in 21 in 2020. The best. They got a right tackle who's one of the best right tackles in football. Jensen's one of the best centers in football. They had 2 of the best guards in football, and Donovan Smith was playing very well. So yes, their offense was good, but it was immensely talented as well. But there was very little done when it comes to scheme to take the talent and take it to the next level. They executed for stretches really well. But I sit there this year, Jay, and I talked about they can't run the football, but why do we continue to run the football? I said almost weekly, I felt bad at my job because I would say, Tampa Bay, you need to run more play action. They didn't. So, I get where you're coming from, Jay, but the reality is it's a production-based business. We all know that. And their offense was bad this year. It wasn't great last year when it comes to we have this talent, let's make it play better.
I hear you, Dan. I just think, it's interesting. Regardless, they finished sub 500. They won the division. They made it into the playoffs. I mean, even watching, I hear what you're going to say about expectations are always to win the Super Bowl. And I get that when Tom Brady's dropping back to throw the ball 66 times. But you talk about creativity, like, can Tom Brady's game right now handle the new creativity for where the NFL is going? Because every other quarterback I see right now in the playoffs, they're extremely mobile. They can get out of harm's way. I don't know if Tom's game can actually do that. So to sit up here and say that Tom doesn't have a heavy influence on the offense, at the end of the day, who's allowing him to do that? The organization.
I don't know if he does or
That's
doesn't.
why I don't know why Byron Leftwich just falls on the sword.
Yeah, I don't know if Tom has influence on the offense. I would assume, but I don't know. I would assume.
Dan, we're going to say the GOAT doesn't have influence over the offense?
I would, like I said, Jay, I assume that he would, but I can't say unequivocally that he does.
Because
that's
we
an
don't even
assumption.
know for sure he's coming back next year, right? So,
Okay.
all right.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.